Welcome to the show.
So we did it. We won. We've got International Women's Day, which turns out the world.
Who won? Oh,
now we're all the same, guys. We all bleed.
Won.
We
did it, guys.
We're not all the same.
We bleed red. We're all the same on the inside, except some things.
I bleed blue. Life.
That's so weird. Now, International Women's Day. Apparently, this has been around for like 100 years. Did you guys hear about it before today?
Yes.
I mean, before this year?
Yes.
I heard about it 3 years ago.
Really?
I've had to edit promos for them for the last.
But I definitely didn't think it was around for that long.
Yeah, so it kind of it
They made a man
spawned.
edit their promise.
It was incepted out of when women's rights, like protesting for women's rights, started. That's kind of how the snowball got started.
Good analogy.
Thank you, HN. It's really delightful of you to say that.
I have a question.
No.
I have a better question that's
go.
going to be a lot more meaningful.
Okay.
I'm going to put you on the spot, okay? So who's a woman in your life that's done something awesome for you that you want to thank right now?
Oh, wow.
You have a wife, so you've got an easy one.
I would
here.
like to
Let me pass you the layup.
I'd like to thank my wife
What
for sticking up with me.
Right. Which I can
Seriously, I don't know how you do it.
I can sympathise with you. Go on.
That's it.
Okay.
Okay.
What about you, Ali?
That's not the point here. So what I just did to Gay-chan is kind of what's been happening throughout the world, which at first I was a little bit like, come on guys, this is kind of lame.
Kindergarten.
But when you think about it, like everyone does have a woman in their life they probably should thank for something, right?
Yeah.
Hopefully
3.
their mother. Huh?
You have 3 women in your
I
life.
got 3 women in my life.
Hey.
Wow.
Do you want to say something? You look like you want to say something.
Does your wife know
I
about
just
that?
want to say shout out to my wife and my mum
And your sister?
and my sister.
Wow. What about your cousins?
Stuff them.
Wow.
And he had the response ready.
Okay, so that's kind of the positive side of it, but there's actually a lot of, not negative side, but there's a lot of issues that International Women's Day is trying to bring to the forefront, which, okay, let's just go through them. So, education. How do you guys think education is skewed more towards male dominance than female getting educated? Guess.
Is it?
Are we talking about a percentage?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard in universities there are more women graduating than men at the moment.
Yeah. But that's only in Australia.
Right.
That stat. So go Australia for education. But apparently everywhere else, like 90% of the world, it's the opposite.
Right.
So a lot of so another one, the pay gap. Obviously, everyone knows that one. That's the huge one.
Close the gap.
No,
that's a different
something
gap.
else.
That's a different gap. I forgive you.
Aboriginals.
I forgive you.
My bad.
But on the majority, females get paid less than males, which you'd think if any of them would be easy enough to like fix, that would be the easy one.
To clarify, get paid less in the same role.
Yeah.
Yes. Not just paid across the board, generally less. But
That too.
that is also, but that's also for a lot of
That's
different.
different,
That's
though.
different.
Yeah.
Like different circumstances. As
Like
well.
what, Nick?
Oh, gee.
All right. So
Why do you hate women, Nick?
I don't hate women. I'm just saying there are other
Such a
factors that come into
Have you
play.
got a colleague that gets
I
paid less than you?
I need to do more research into this topic before
Right.
I can make a very good comment about this.
That's
Here I go.
But the truth is, like, I mean,
Wish me luck.
We've been talking. I've been talking a lot about this with some people, and just wondering if like how much the gap is in terms of like for like jobs, right?
Yeah.
So, for example, someone who does exactly the same job that I do, but if they get paid less, is the pay commensurate to the level of skill that they have? Or is it just like for the job that I have? Because if I've got like say 10 years experience in the art and the girl has,
what's your career? Just quickly.
yeah, I'm a video editor by trade. So if I have like, so I've got like 15 years of experience. I just said 10, now it's 15. So I've got 15 years of experience.
Now it's 20.
He's like
20 years, 15 years of experience, and then there's a girl who gets employed and she has like 5 years experience.
Right.
But are they expected to be paid the same as I am now?
Well, that's the tricky thing is I think it's often seen as it can be disguised through that.
Definitely.
Where it is quite dicey though, because even guys with experience going against other guys with experience, like everyone seems to get paid different no matter
Yeah,
what.
exactly.
It only ever seems to be really you only get paid the same at kind of low end jobs. Is that safe to say?
Yeah.
I feel like everywhere else your salary is
Well,
negotiated.
it depends. Like a lot of areas have a base or an award wage where it gets set, and then they can build up from there. But I think it's like it is like you said. It does get like disguised under all these things, like, oh, you don't have as much experience, you're not as qualified, blah blah blah. But I think even subconsciously that happens. And then it all adds to this thing called the wage gap, and it all builds up, and then until it is a real thing.
Yeah. But I mean, I'm sorry. Go on.
Why is it hard for us to like stop the wage gap? Why can't we make it like a law?
Well, it's not a, well, I mean, that's the other question too, is like, should the government get involved? And because that seems like just making it's sort of like hindering businesses, like they're going out of their way to hire, people, gender, not based on their ability, but based on their gender, which can not necessarily mean that, I don't know. That's sort of a very tricky.
That's a whole
It's hard. Yeah,
that's
it
a
is
tricky
tricky,
question.
yeah.
But and then it comes back to a lot of like less overt things. Like it's ingrained subconsciously. People will pay a woman less. Like they're not like misogynist. Like you're a woman, so you're going to get paid less than him. It's just perception and subconscious
like
in a lot of
background.
So
in a lot of things.
So like at Westpac, where I currently work, they're actually aiming for a diversity target of 40% women at least, and then I think even up to 50%. So
Ooh,
I mean, they're actively doing that to try and I guess bridge that gap in some regard. And so they also want to make sure that they're seeing more women in management. So they're actively doing that. And I don't know, you could call it like reverse discrimination if you like, in some regards. Like they're actively trying to push women up through the management.
Well, that's the other huge one, is kind of part of the pay gap, not the gay gap.
The gay gap.
That's another question.
Hi, long day, guys. So the work opportunities things, apparently, like in the percentage of, I couldn't get an accurate stat of this because who the hell has accurate stats on anything? But boards of companies, is that how do you say that?
Yeah.
Of just they're always all male.
Yeah.
Like it's staggering how they'll use, if there is any, it'll be like one woman.
There's
in
always that
5
photo
rows.
of Trump with his things, and it's just surrounded by 20 dudes.
Yeah, that's Trump though.
That's a meme.
That was a terrible.
All memes are based in truth.
Which there's actually, so this is an example of something awesome that came out of International Women's Day that's symbolic and is the right way to do things. When we get to the traffic light things, I'm going to talk about the bad way to do something symbolic. And so the big bull on statue on Wall Street?
With the balls.
Like, yeah, it... Funnily enough, in the demonstration, like it does kind of add to the symbolical. Symbolism. That's the word.
Symbolism, yeah.
The symbolism of the balls is that the bull is kind of the male dominance.
Right.
But so this other person, I actually don't know if it's a dude or a lady. I couldn't find the name of the person who actually did this. But it was also like the city of Wall Street. New York?
Yeah, you got it.
Correct.
The city of Wall Street.
Got it, guys. My facts are so good.
20 points.
Now, they put a statue of a little girl in front of the bull, like being like, "Sup, dog?" or "Sup, bull?"
Right.
That's
like,
cool.
like facing down the bull. And if you've seen the statue of the bull, it's like super aggressive.
Yeah.
And like at first I was like, oh, cool. But then like you look at it and you're like, that is awesome. Because when you go to Google images of it, because I was looking for images for the thumbnails, there's like thousands of pictures of little girls taking pictures like with the little girl.
Cool.
And you think about it, because the problem is such a ingrained subconscious thing with all the kind of male dominance and inequality stuff.
Right.
Of that, things like that are the perfect way to combat it in the future generation, especially.
Yeah, definitely. I think that I think it would be good to tell, the little girls basically that they can grow up to be board members. They can grow up to be executives in the best in their field, basically.
I think just as importantly, they can grow up to be whatever they want.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
Which is also
That's the idea.
also true.
Is
Yeah.
you don't want them hindered by their own thoughts of how they're going to be treated,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Just to go back on what we were speaking about before.
Don't be what they want you
what
to
Nick
be.
was saying. Like South Africa is a good example where it's gone too far the other way. So if you're a white male in South Africa, it's almost impossible to find a job, because if you're up against a colored person or if you're up against women, the company almost has to choose them before they pick you.
Right.
Is that true?
Yeah, so a lot of South African white males run their own business because it's the only way to have a job.
That is happening. That's sort of
That's a
happening,
lot more
yeah.
extreme though.
Yeah, but that is slowly happening in some parts of America as well.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Well,
to
that's the point. Is the biggest thing that annoys me is overcorrection and things like
Yeah.
this. But we'll get to that later.
Yeah.
Poor
I
white
wanted to
men.
stay positive on Women's Day. That's why I put the negative in a different topic.
Yeah.
I see.
It's so hard being a
it's
white
hard.
male.
Hard being white.
It's great. Do you guys have any women you want to thank
My mum.
I want to thank my mum. She's great.
for sharing all your vlogs? Vlogs.
Yeah, she totally shares on my. Thanks for sharing my vlogs, mum.
I want to thank Ali's mum.
He calls them vlogs.
It's video log. You take the idio out. It's a vlog.
Yeah, but do you say B-log?
A weblog.
What is blog? Blog is an
Weblog.
extension of something.
Weblog.
Yeah, could.
You say vlog.
You say
I
B-log?
could if I wanted
check
to.
out my B-log.
You sure could.
I'm just used to saying it.
Vlog. The vlog.
Does anyone else say? Am I the only one who says it like that?
Yes.
Vlog.
I don't
know
know.
anybody.
I don't know where I've picked that up.
Vlog.
Anyway, that's enough of that topic. Go women. Men are the worst.
Go women.
Let's.
Go men.
Equality. I
Actually,
think.
what we didn't talk
Disagree.
about was Sophie Trudeau, who is the wife of
Justin Trudeau.
the Canadian
Joe.
Prime Minister,
Joe Trudeau.
Justin
Justin
Bieber.
Trudeau, who's famous on the internet for being handsome and handshaking Donald Trump in a super firm way, which apparently is really difficult to do.
And he's very liberal.
He didn't. Yeah,
Yeah.
he is very liberal. Yeah.
And
Very,
that's
attractive.
that's who Logan's trying to get to in Logan, if you're wondering.
Logan
Justin
Wolverine?
Trudeau. Yeah.
Are you sure?
He's trying to get to Joe Trudeau.
I don't
Yeah.
think Trudeau's still there.
What?
In 2029.
It's only 12 years away.
I'm so confused.
Yeah.
He's going to
exactly.
Canada?
You really need to see the movie.
He's going to Canada.
Haven't you seen it?
Spoilers.
What's wrong with you?
Spoilers.
Jeez,
Thanks.
ruined it for me.
That's
Yeah.
that's honestly not a spoiler.
I thought they were heading to Mexico.
Ruin the movie.
Wouldn't Mexico be cooler?
Yep.
No, it's actually hotter. Count it. So she had a very divisive thing. Sorry, we're actually still on the old topic, but I forgot to do this. But this was huge. Sophie Trudeau, she posted a photo of her and her husband holding hands.
What?
And talked about it's all about we're in this together, not
We're all in this.
not just kind of pro women. It was heaps pro women, but it was let's get the guys involved.
In the women stuff.
Yeah,
Yes.
which is a way better message when you think about it.
Yeah.
For sure.
Of
I like
course,
the
the
sound of
internet has a backlash of,
Bloody internet.
of what are you doing?
Nothing?
Because even Emma Watson's initiative at the UN is called He for She,
Ooh.
which is an initiative to try and get men to promote feminism.
I thought
Yeah.
it was Hefosh.
Wait, are there was backlash about?
How do you say it?
Hefosh. I've been saying it wrong this whole time.
I feel you, dog. I feel you.
Turns out it's not vlog.
Wait, there was So you're telling me there was backlash about that photo? With
Yeah, there was
Sophie
heaps of
Trudeau.
people like taking the piss out of it, going like, yeah, I think I'd rather hold hands with my girlfriends, or I think I'd rather hold hands like with my daughter.
Like,
you know?
let's have Women's Day without men.
You know what we should do with those people? Put them all in Tasmania so that they... What are you
Keep
doing?
going, I'm trying to read the comment.
Okay, so we could just segregate them. That's what we should do.
This is what you guys look
Put
like.
them in Tasmania.
Evelyn, I see you commented and I appreciate it, but I can't read it.
I can read it. She said it should be that if a woman and a man have the same experience, they should get paid the same. Simple, right?
Fair enough.
Ah, that sounds
Agreed.
logical.
I've always thought that was the case, but
Seems
that is
legit.
not always the case.
What if one is more lazy than the other?
Ooh.
Well, that happens in every workplace.
Yeah, that's
Doesn't matter if you're a girl or a guy.
We've gone on too long with
Let's
this
move
topic.
on.
Sorry I extended it.